Figured I'd give you an update on the Plymouth. I've been working pretty hard on all the panels and everything. I got a lot of the panels made. They look pretty good. I'm going to start rebuilding this front corner up here probably this week. It depends. We'll see how things go. But I would like to take recognition for Todd. Todd was able to make me a label, and it might be hard for you guys to see, but I really appreciate it. It looks great. You know, he put the micrometer on there, and then he also got the Plymouth label. So it was great work, and I really appreciate it. So thanks, Todd. So let me show you some of these panels that was made. This is one of the panels that was all rotted away. It's up in this front corner. So here's the one that I made, and you can see that they're pretty close. In fact, if you put them together, they match almost. So I'm really pleased with how it turned out. You know, and they're not perfect. By all means, don't get me wrong, they're not perfect, but they are really close. They definitely are really close. So that's the one panel. This was the other inner piece. It actually, this piece attaches to the inner rocker, and you can see, actually it's this way. You can see they're pretty much the same, you know, and they do slide together and pretty much match, and so they come out pretty nice. Here's a small piece of the toe board that I had to cut out. You can see all the holes as well through that. Here's one that I made. I had a hard time getting this to crease in here, but it's close. As you can see, it fits together just the same. You know, it's a little bit longer, and that's actually on purpose because of this cut. Whenever I measured it to the car, I cut this a little bit more, or cut out more than what I had thought, so I actually matched this piece to the car. Now, the inner rocker, you can kind of tell it's pretty bad. I ended up cutting the whole inner rocker out. Some of this stuff on the end here is part of the other pieces I just showed you. I just kind of left it on there because I used it for measurements and I didn't really want to take it off, but here's the new one that I made. You can see that they're pretty close. So that's the inner rocker. The outer rocker I did make as well. Had a little bit harder time with that. Actually, I thought it was all pinholes through here, so I started spotting them up and then realized that that metal's just no good. So that's the outer rocker, and here's the one that I made. Now, this one has this on it. I cut it off of this before I realized how much I was going to cut out. So, but anyway, you can see there's the outer rocker. Now I did reuse this piece up here, you know, it's in pretty good shape, so I ended up reusing it. But it looks good. So I'm hoping to get these on the car sometime here soon. I'm not sure exactly when I'll get them on. So that's the plan. I'll show you that other piece here. This is the other piece that goes on the end of this outer rocker. And you can see I hit it with the sandblaster, and just to kind of clean it up to see what I had to deal with, and you can see it's like Swiss cheese. But it went on the end of this right here. So that's why the one that I made you know, has this on it. And you can see it there. I can't get it to lay over top, but you can see that they fit pretty much the same as well. So with all the pieces made, I got to make the sill plate yet, and I'm debating whether to make it now or wait till I put this piece on the car then make it. I'm not sure. In fact, I was thinking about working on that today. So we'll see. I'm not sure. But anyway, there's the quick update on the car. I hope to get all these panels in the next time you see the next video. So all the pieces are made. Next step is to, you know, put everything in, weld everything up, grind it flush. And I did test fit some of the pieces already, and they do seem to fit rather nice. But probably what I'll do is, and I'll take pictures of it along the way, is clamp everything in place with clamps, and then spot it, make sure it fit nice. And then I'll probably clamp it some more, spot it, you know, because I want it all to go like it was originally. But one thing I will show you before I get off here is the what I have actually all cut out. Okay, I brought you over here so I can kind of show you some of the pieces and parts that I cut out. You can see that I put the X brace in here to help hold that front end, front corner on. Probably didn't need it, but I figured it couldn't hurt, because now with all this cut out, there's not really any support there except for the toe boards up there. So, and you can see this piece of pipe laying here. I am using everything that I have laying around basically as a mandrel to form these pieces of metal. And you know, if you're gonna do it yourself, find everything you have. I mean, you can form metal pretty well, and pieces of pipe, whether it's a block of steel, even some dollies or whatever you need, you can make these parts at home. It takes time. I will warn you, it takes time. But you can see I have the inner and outer rocker cut off completely. You can see I have all this up here completely cut out, and those are all the parts and pieces that have to be replaced. And then in here, there, I got the light on it. You can see that all of this is cut out. Yeah, and I still have some pieces I need to replace. I'll get to that. But anyway, I just wanted to give you a quick update. So there's the status on it. So hopefully next time I make a video here, I'll have all these pieces and patch panels put in, welded and ground flush, and they look good. So until then, take care.